Radio. I'm your host, Just Incredible. Oh, I got a crazy show lined up for y'all today. Too many exclusives on the way from my brother, King Los. Let's get it rolling. This is new music right here.
Whole world suffer from heartbreak. Whole world break each other heart and partake in self-hate. Whole world game bang, prostitute and sell weight. Whole world turn social media into jail bait. Whole world really at war, not just Ukraine. Whole world slaves, what white privilege did you gain? Whole world sick, no COVID, they just sick. Whole world fake, everybody reading the script. Whole world evil, whole world complain about the whole world. Screaming the whole world's insane. Whole world running out of time at the same time. Whole world one body sharing the same mind. Whole world could just change but they reluctant. Whole world feed off pain and they destructive. Whole world living a nightmare, a bad one. Whole world hate your dream cause they don't have one. Run for your life, the whole world will smoke you. Soon as you die, the whole world will post you and give you all the flowers you can't smell. Whole world should have had his back when that man fell. Whole world set up every nigga they chill with. Whole world pull out all their cameras and film it. The whole world lost and they still in the matrix. The whole world love language really is hatred. The whole world scamming your money, claiming they activists. Whole world using your failure for all their happiness. Whole world casting a spell, doing witchcraft. Whole world a joke, and when you get it, just laugh. Whole world no good hoes, that's for the streets. Whole world running from bullies they can't beat. Whole world wait till you famous to know your name, then kill you and they won't feel shit. Novocaine.
Okay. I'm gonna play a little bit of this next song that he dropped. It's pretty cool, y'all. And then after this song, we gonna get started. But check this new song out. King Los. And we gonna be piggybacking off of that song that I just played.
Open your world to fresh possibilities with Pacific Foods. More, what's your secret in every bite?
Check this out. Y'all gonna understand why I'm grooving like that. Shout out to King Los. This is called Crimes. Well, it's really called C Rhymes. Just to show y'all real quick. Look at this. This is the name of the song. We're gonna get started. Let some more people come in. And I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all today. Help y'all out. You gotta hit the robot. Let's go, Los. If you in here right now, you gotta groove to this, man. It's King Los, man. Shout out to Los, man. Let's get it. We'll get started soon. What do you say?
To bury legends in my head. Why every rapper scared? Is it something that I said? Let's make a bet who pencil got the coldest lead. I don't even need it though. I just love folding bread. I see rhymes as spells. Ironically, see rhyme spells crime as well. Let's make a world, nigga. Listen, when it comes to this microphone, I am a fiend. What I gotta do to show these niggas I am the king. I'm chasing down all my idols, even if the niggas dead. I lead a crime scene in a time machine. He say he know this shit well. I reach into his soul where the coldest shit dwell. I rock him cool, keep the J lit while I spit puns back to back. Run these MCs down and make them hold a BL. I'ma need that, but at my own pace. I leave your whole Mount Rushmore with the stone face. I battled Mike off the wall back in '79. Went zombie the thriller, nigga, each and every line. Till I'm back sliding on niggas that'll never be fine. I am the best rapper planet Earth could ever define. The clubs off, socking niggas, I'm ready to shine. My life behind these bars, but you'll remember the time. It used to be I, the double G.I. Booker Eli, K.I. to the N.G. I took from T.I. In my hood, if you ain't double strapped, they took their felines or Reeboks. So pull out D-Glock and go Arriba. Mama Mia, head on the swivel for the sweepers. Maria said Carlos Santana's gotta be high to peep it. If we don't get rich, we die trying. Ain't no deep shit. Put 50 in the bank and they fuck you over some weak shit. DC shit, I'm cool mo. D-Block, pull up in that CL smooth like it's a Pete Rock sample. You pull in my card, then they reminisce over you, my God. The streets in better than my squad. They'll bucket at your head over stripes like Izard. It ain't my garage if the car's not nice. I know scammers that got charged when the cars got swiped. I send guard MCs, so hand up them diamonds who get rocked, motherfucker. It's a hard knock life. The streets watching. I'd never reach for the clout. It was written I'd be the best without a reasonable doubt. And I most def got the bombest bitch. I mean, y'all seen, babe. It's just common sense. I get respect from the niggas that stay with a set speed. Even Exhibit C, he thought Jay would let me.
Okay. Y'all can't get the rest of that song. Y'all got to go listen to the rest of it on his page. It's King Lou TV. If you got common sense, what's up? My intro to this live is basically, you know, I'm going to introduce you to yourself. This King Lou TV, hit that like button and subscribe, comment, whatever. But this live stream, we're going to start off by introducing you to yourself. You know, worldwide, a lot of people don't want to face themselves. So just because you watching me, I'm going to make you watch yourself at the same time. So we're going to start this video off. Right. The reason I say psychological world prison is because everybody's starting to realize that they've been running in a hamster wheel. But it's like they still running in a hamster wheel. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to break down what I mean when I say psychological world prison, because all y'all lost. And they got y'all lost in a lot of different ways, from holidays to the way you live every day. You live your life with the system. So to my short that I said when I was like, you complain about people being on food stamps, but meanwhile, people depend on their life to live through the system. Like, people depend on the system to live, like celebrating holidays. But it's so many other ways that I'm going to go into. I got some notes for you guys. Got some notes for y'all today. And I brought the board out today. I'm going to try to really help y'all. So the first thing we're going to do is something that I did. I'm going to teach y'all how I became better at being myself. You want to know how? Because I met myself a long time ago and I accepted myself. I took accountability. I took responsibility for my whole entire life, everything that I go through. So this is how I found myself, y'all. It's a video I'm finna play right now for y'all. And it's from the rapper King Los, actually. And what he's saying in this video, it kind of helped me look at myself, right? So naturally, I can't be bad to people, y'all, because I look at myself and I say, no, that's not me. I am not the type of person that want to do something wrong to somebody. I ain't on that, you know. I'm funny. I like meeting people that's funny. I like meeting peace, kindful people. So that's what I push every day, everywhere I go. I'm not just on here talking to y'all. This is just how I am. So when I found myself, I really took accountability. That's the first thing I did when I found myself. See, a lot of people don't want to sit by themselves, sit to themselves, do things by themselves, live by themselves, grow, all that, because they don't want to face the accountability behind everything that they did in their entire life and what they do on a constant basis too. So please hit that like button though. This is how I found myself. It was some points in how, so his slogan is, if you don't find yourself within, you're going to find yourself without. And he broke it down in this video. The title of this video is King Los Drops Life-Changing Knowledge in Studio Masterclass. Now, I know it might get real quiet in my chat when I start really talking. And it reminds me of the late, great RIP Stephen Darby when he used to ask people, are y'all there? So I don't know if y'all ready for this, but I'm going to put this out here so you can have the goosebumps and all that scary stuff and realizing that you're going to have to face yourself and face life. And you're going to have to figure that out and how you want to live it. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. So he's talking to the people in the studio. I'm going to show y'all the video. I got y'all. I want y'all to listen to what he's saying, though. Okay? So we're going to start reflecting on ourselves in the beginning of this video. Then we're going to reflect on the world being in a psychological prison.
Oh, you feel me? You know my motto. If you don't find yourself within, you're going to find yourself without. So it don't matter. Nothing on the outside matters. Everything on the outside is literally without.
Did you hear him?
Be with what's out.
He said everything on the outside is without. Y'all don't let that go over y'all head though.
You feel me? You know my motto. If you don't find yourself within, you're going to find yourself without. So
You hear me?
It don't matter. Nothing on the outside matters. Everything on the outside is literally without. Are you going to be with what's out? Or are you going to be within? That's it. That's the only lesson to life. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else.
Nothing else. And if y'all don't understand what he's saying, I'm gonna put it back on me real quick so I can break it down in a King Lou TV way of what he's saying. So what he's saying is, don't nothing else matter. So y'all do a lot of pushing narratives on people. You should drive trucks. You should do this. Whether that's talking to somebody who need a job, you should do this. You do it. Whatever the case is. What I'm saying is, y'all push a narrative on people when y'all don't even understand the true meaning of life. Y'all don't understand life. Y'all think it's about being successful, and I don't know what y'all meaning of being successful is, but my meaning, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you a strong example. My meaning of being successful in my life is basically walking with God, being good, being nice, being kind, being polite in order to get to heaven. That's my meaning of successful. A successful life is that what I would call it. But a lot of y'all so stuck on the outside that y'all call success a bigger crib, more car, more finances, more wealth, more this, more that. When that don't even matter. You can't even take it with you when it's time to go. You can't take it with you. So it's without. You get what I'm saying? So it's without. So everything out there is without. You got to find yourself within as a person. Face those things you did and the stuff you went through. Face it. You have to face it. Come within.
Self-centered. Everything they tell you don't.
Let's go back.
Are you going to be within? That's it. That's the only lesson to life. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else. You got to be self-centered. Everything they tell you don't be selfish. Self-centered. Why wouldn't you want to be self-centered? That means you're balanced. If you're self-centered, everything is centered around self. They tell you not to be self-centered so you can pass self off and give to others and never do for self. That's neglect. That's self-neglect.
You hear him?
Self-destruction. So you got to be self-centered. You got to be selfish because that just means you're of self.
Yeah.
And then when that frequency resonates from within.
Meaning when you come from within with that, when that becomes you.
Everything that's extended towards you or around you will be an extension of self. Then you'll start. It'll
come back to you. And what he say?
To see your brother as yourself.
You feel me?
You'll never see your brother as yourself if you ain't together.
You heard me?
That's why you'll see a nigga and feel like you just looking at a nigga.
You heard
feel
me?
When I look at niggas, I see the gods in them.
You heard me?
I see the kings in them. I look at a nigga eyes, I see inside a nigga's soul, bruh. You feel me? I be seeing a nigga future, nigga.
I'm telling you. Let me get it real quick. Shout out to my dog. But when I be seeing people, this is to the people that think they know me. When I be seeing people, I be thinking so positive of them because I can see the good in people because I know I got it within myself. So when I be looking at people or when people talk about me or when people put labels on me or people try to say I'm this, I'll be looking like, dang, I didn't know you was that type of person that'll make somebody else look like a bad person when you don't even know the person or because of a judgment of a statistic or whatever, you're racist, whatever your problem is. I didn't know you was that type of person. I thought most people was normal, but we're gonna get into the normal people, okay?
Niggas be having
I don't know what you're talking about, champ.
Niggas be having an aura. You feel me? Niggas be glowing, and I be knowing who to fuck with and who to stay away from.
Right.
And if I fuck with somebody that I'm supposed to stay away from, they'll do some shit and they'll get cut.
You feel me?
It's like
you feel me? Hold on. Say that again, Los. Y'all gotta understand this though.
Be glowing,
let's get back.
And I be knowing who the fuck an aura. You feel me? Niggas be having a hue when I look at them. I be seeing a nigga future, nigga. Niggas be having a hue when I look at them. Niggas be having an aura. You feel me? I did. Niggas be glowing, and I be knowing who to fuck with and who to stay away from.
You feel me?
And if I fuck with somebody that I'm supposed to stay away from, they'll do some shit and they'll get cut.
You feel me? And this is to the troll in the comments, like for real. Like this is why people look so dumb arguing with people in the chat, bro. If you entertain that, you become that. You're gonna go right into what they're talking about and be with them as you're talking about them. So I'm starting to grow into learning when I come on my platform. Say what you're gonna say. Eventually, you just gonna end up getting removed. And that's just what he's saying in life. You will get removed from a person, or somebody will get removed from you, because it's not supposed to be like that, bro. It's naturally the universe is gonna create that to happen. Automatic. You're all trying to play mind games. Right. It's always a mind game thing, because they be playing mind games with themselves. See, a person to say you putting on a facade because they putting on a facade. And they think you doing the same thing they doing. That's why they be like, oh, no, he faking it for the net. Oh, that's the internet. That don't make sense. That's because they don't even believe themselves. So you got to understand, when people try to point stuff out at you and they not one within and they don't know who they are, like truly, then you got to understand that's your cue to just, just keep working on self, keep growing, keep going. Because it's going to be negativity. Every day I tell my wife, I say, it's always going to be something. Every day, every time you look up, it's just about what you feed into. But we talking about self, and we're going to get into psychological prison that y'all in a minute.
It's like, it be ordered, like either way.
I just need you to know who you is. I'm going to make you know who you is.
So at the end of the day, man, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Start thanking yourself when you wake up.
Thank yourself.
When you wipe your ass, when you wash your ass.
I'm telling
thank yourself.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to a big
Because you gotta understand. I like when I like the angle that he's finna go into now. Cause now let's really talk, y'all. When the last time you thank yourself? When the last time you truly appreciated yourself the way somebody else that you helped did? I know most of the time we never do we? We never really, we show so much gratitude. For example, us husbands, we show so much gratitude and appreciation and all that to our wives, our jobs, the support we get, all this and that and blah, blah, blah. But how many of y'all pouring that into yourself deeply? The way we surprise our wives and make them cry with a great present or something good, or our kids, make them happy, extremely happy. When the last time y'all did that for yourselves, brothers, sisters? When the last time y'all wives did that for yourselves? You got to pour into yourself so you can get through life. What type of life do you want to live? The life that you want to live is going to be how you live within yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And they try to spread rumors and put it on paper, then try to create a bad rep for you because you being authentic. Like, damn, yes, it is. Yes. It's the conviction, acknowledgement, consciousness, and wisdom. I'm just saying, man, straight up. They saying that because they really lost. See, I learned one thing about people. Anytime they get to pointing and saying this, whether they a professional or not, or no matter what, if it's a lie, it's really just them telling on themselves on how they is. Like, I remember a situation, a person tried to say that I was pushing racism. I was like, damn, I didn't know you was pushing racism. And I say that, this is why I say that, because I've been one from within. I don't have racism lying in my blood. I don't have a natural knack to just hate another culture. I don't have that. So if a person assumed that about me, it's going to be like, damn, I didn't know you was like that, because I'm really not like that. When a person assume I'm violent, it's like, damn, I didn't know you was violent, because I'm really not like that. A person assume you a threat. A person assume I didn't know you was that. Damn, shouldn't you be in jail or something? You a bad person, ain't you? And then I get to a point. This is how you learn, right? I get to a point where it's like, all right, bet I don't want to be around you now, because now that you assume something about me, which is really you telling on yourself. Now I'm like, nah, fuck that. I can't be around you now, because you a threat to being around, to my presence, bro. If it's about those words I just wrote, it ain't about what you can do in the flesh. It's about how you want to live from within. Do you want peace or an aura of darkness everywhere you go. Pretty much, there you go. What y'all are y'all there? Yeah, because people be so afraid of themselves. They're running away. Let's finish cooking it up.
Look, on the road to the race, lot of roads no switch. Oh, that's a fact.
Are y'all there, man? Y'all not even ready, bro. And it's sad, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna drop my message, finish enjoying my life like I've been doing. Shout out to the people that is here, especially my wife. Let's get it. Let's get it, Los. He ain't even done cooking though.
Hey, I received that.
Mm-hmm.
I received that.
Let's go.
Judas, you don't gotta, be the savior, basically.
Listen, save yourself.
Save yourself.
Listen, save yourself. And that don't mean not sharing and not giving to your people. But you gotta give to self, man. You feel me? I ask people this question. When the last time you thanked yourself?
Mm-hmm.
For anything.
That's where I got it from.
Now look, a random stranger can hold the door for you at a supermarket or anywhere. And you'll say thank you to them. You will thank a person that never did anything for you, but you do everything for self and never thank yourself. At what point do you feel like yourself is a little bit agitated with the fact that you won't recognize it? You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this.
Let's go.
Come here.
Let's go, Los.
Let me give you some science real quick. Let me break it down for you real quick. Let me give you the metaphysics of this shit.
Let's go.
If you take a glass of water,
right,
and you say positive things to the water, right, you'll change the molecular structure of the water into something very, very, very healthy for you. If you say bad things to that water, you'll change the molecular structure to something bad, right? So if that happens in a glass of water, what happens in a human being that's 80% water? It's like a full moon. So if nobody else is pouring into you, if you're not pouring into self, then how much do you fuck with you?
On my soul.
If you ever tell yourself like I can't or I don't know how I'm nigga, your subconscious mind was conscious of your conscious mind saying that.
Yeah, you us doing the movie.
So how the fuck you gonna tell yourself you can't or I don't think I can or I don't know how? How you gonna say that when yourself is listening, nigga?
Come on now.
Have more respect.
Let me get the flow real quick, Los, before we get to close this out and go to the next video. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, especially when y'all comment. You reading what you just commented. When they call it trolling, you reading what you just comment. That's on you. You gonna have to really deal with that at the end of the day. What you say and do, you're gonna have to deal with that, not me. So you can't think that letting somebody down is affecting them. You really affecting yourself. You confusing your own self. That's why you got to be careful how you talk about yourself, because yourself is listening to you talk. That's why you can't fake like you doing this and doing that, whether it's a job or not, before your body listen and be like, oh, even though this is just my job and I'm supposed to break up families or I'm supposed to hate people, I'm finna go ahead and just be like that for real. Straight up. That's why people in the army, right? They be suffering from PTSD because they self has programmed into that survival lifestyle of living to where when they come back out here, they don't know how to live. And it'd be tough because they was in survival mode because they self was listening and strategizing how to survive and all that. And it got adjusted to that. That's why you got to be a better person. That's why you got to do better. So your body can adjust and your life can adjust to being better. Then you won't be complaining about life because then you'll understand. And this will help you understand King Lou TV too. Because a lot of y'all don't know me because y'all don't know yourselves. But once y'all know yourselves, then y'all going to realize who I am. And I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, amazing dude. Okay, do you want to create chaos through spread negativity about someone else? Or you want to be at peace with others that you see have a good spirit, or you just won't, or you just assume they are faking like you. Everybody ain't you. Everybody is not you. Just because you may go to a profession, or you may go to a gym, or you may go to the beach and you fake it till you make it, that don't mean everybody else that you see fake it till you make it. You might see somebody that has been through something that probably look like, okay, well, they might really be really
faking it till they make, but everybody not faking it till they make it. You can't live and think that you can get away with being negative or being bad to somebody, no matter what you're doing, whether you're gang banging, whether you're in the office, whether you're at home, no matter what you're doing, and think that you're gonna get away with it. Yourself is listening to you and is watching you and is programming into what you pushing out every day. So you gotta come within yourself and fix yourself. Let's keep going so we get to the
yourself, man. Don't say no shit like that to yourself.
Hold on, go back.
Don't say that when yourself is listening.
Let's go back.
Doing the
So
movie.
how the fuck you gonna tell yourself you can't, or I don't think I can, or I don't know how? How you gonna say that when yourself is listening, nigga?
Right.
Have more respect for yourself, man.
You feel me?
Don't say no shit like that to yourself. Even be like, well, I'm gonna try. Hey, I don't see why I can't. Even if you don't have the confidence to say you will, don't never say no, I can't, or I won't, or I don't know how. Fuck out of here, man. That shit is disrespectful to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself, and then you're going to see the next man, and you're going to respect him because he's going to feel like an extension of yourself. But you ain't going to never see that until you get self-centered, until you get a base underneath your feet, a true foundation of self, man. That's what we missing. We missing knowledge of self. We got a bunch of lost kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
Like I said, I'm from, what'd I say?
What'd you
I
say?
said I'm from with lost kings and broke dreams and dope fiends.
So.
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, bro. Like, find yourself, king. That's it. That's all, man. That's what we doing out here.
That's it. That's all. That's what we doing out here, man.
I'm going after UIN.
Oh, this is actually the next video. So I'm actually finna flip the camera around after I finish giving my closing remarks on the reason why I just played that video before I played all my other videos. How the fuck do you roam this earth every day believing that everyone you see is just like you? You wear a mask so much that you feel like it's like it should be normal at this point. So you lie on other people when they found themselves and they are real and authentic. It's the jealousy for me. Yeah, it's the jealousy within them not knowing themselves. So people are psychologically smart enough to be bad and expect people to be bad like them, though. That's the sick part about the world. That's why the whole world evil, the whole world complaining about the whole world, screaming the whole world's insane. That's why it's like a little circle going, because people ain't found themselves. They don't know who they are. They think they know who they are, but they don't, because they try to run from themselves every day. A lot of people try to run from themselves and go to jobs. I just seen a dude that works a job pull out a weapon on somebody at a barbershop over his hairline. And I've just been seeing a lot of people with jobs, because I see a lot of people in comments, get a job, get a job. I see a lot of people with jobs become very evil. So I don't know if y'all should keep pushing that narrative on people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's the good thing to do. I mean, I do understand finances would be a thing where, all right, you need that. But y'all got to understand, God really got control over our lives. Well, the ones that's chosen, I don't want to speak for the other people that, Satan got control over y'all lives, or whoever else y'all got, a lot of y'all got materialistic over y'all life. So, I closed out to say, how am I going to address the other things that's going on in the world if I ain't at least teach y'all how to face y'all self? Like, I face myself every day, and I'm be so happy to see myself. I keep leaning up right now to look at myself, because I know who I am. I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm not trying to be the whatever y'all would assume from this. I'm just trying to show y'all how I found myself. Hopefully y'all found yourself, and we're going to dive right into the next thing, because the next thing is this world. Okay, the next thing is this world, and I see a lot of things going on, like the young man with the all blue on going viral, because he was putting the algorithm. Yes, he was putting my algorithm too. If you seeing this and you like how you get that, yeah, he got put there. So y'all gotta understand, the jobs become their jobs. They become what they not supposed to do. Exactly, satanic employment. You're supposed to keep God first. A lot of people easy. I say easy. A lot of people do their job easily when it's evil, because they put the devil first. You know what I'm saying? So Y'all looking, I wrote some notes down, man. Y'all looking at life like it's a joke. Right now, we are in some biblical times. I've been seeing a lot of videos go around, but I'm gonna just tell you off being a man of God right now from the streets of Chicago. Because I was gonna say out here now, but that don't even matter right now with the fact that read the Bible, find God. It's only one. I'm sorry. I no disrespect to y'all beliefs of the world, whatever y'all was conditioned with the stereotypes or whatever, but it's only one God. That's how I live. All right. So stop playing. Stop going around calling people. Is it really about being broke right now? Is it really about being broke right now? Y'all, I'm seeing they say something about declaring war on the United whatever. Is it really about calling somebody broke in some new Gucci shoes right now? Is it really still about that? Y'all brainwashed, bro. Y'all brainwashed. Y'all brainwashed in the mug. And I'm gonna start off that and I'm gonna keep going through the rest of my notes because I got a few more on here, some good ones for y'all too. I got some good ones for y'all. But this video right here, I want to go ahead and get ready to dive into this video. This video is called The Generational Divide in the Black Community. And I'm gonna tell you why the generational divide in the Black community goes hand in hand with the psychological world prison, because you are about to witness, as I play this video, the psychological prison that has come amongst us Black men to hate each other. It's just as strong as Black baby mothers and Black baby fathers. It's just as strong as Caucasian culture against the Black culture. It's just as strong, if not stronger, because it's the psychological prison that people have yet to come out. Because they forgot that when the slave master caught you learning, he'd cut your tongue out. Shout out to Los. They really think it's funny. They really think it's funny to put, Demi, what up? To put real life authentic videos in the algorithm. It's because they know people will consume the info but won't do anything to change it. They think authentically is a joke. Yeah. They trying to keep everybody in that wheel. They want to keep everybody in that wheel. That's why they made the news and all that stuff, so they can make you just keep crying. Try to watch the news on and off throughout one day. I guarantee you're going to shed a few tears. There's so many people out here that they putting out there that's dying. It's so many people that's dying, accidents and disaster every day. You ain't never seen a day on the news, the whole day, where they was reporting all good shit. You ain't heard no rumors about the news putting no good shit out there, or nobody else pushing no good narrative. The only thing that travels is negativity, because the psychological prison that everybody is in is starting to unfold and show the world, and the world looking like, thank y'all, appreciate y'all for continuing to play our game. Thank you. Christmas is on the way, guys. We got y'all. What y'all want? $2,000? What y'all want? What y'all need? You know I'm from the era. I grew up in the 90s, man. I don't know what these look, but I ain't judging nobody. Social media is the news. That's why I'm hood newsing right now. Straight up. This is the best news channel you will ever see, because I'm going to make you face yourself. And then we're going to listen, and we're going to talk, and we're going to laugh, we're going to have fun. You go ahead and get on somewhere. You going to donate whatever you're going to do, go and do that, and then you go and get on somewhere. And I love you, and I appreciate you. Shout out to my supporter, Demi, in the building, and my biggest supporter, my wife. Let's get it cracking, y'all. We finna get into this video. It's called The Generational Divide in the Black Community. And I'm going to tell y'all why I called it, the reason why I titled my video Psychological World Prison, is because of this video is an example, because it's the generational divide in the Black community. Manifesting negativity before 2026 by saying 2026 will be horrible. They know what they are doing. They filling the algorithms with negativity to start chaos. Yeah, and they know self is strong, right? Because your self is listening to you, right? So if you program within your life on your stage and your play, and you say something like, well, next year, is going to be such and such, The moment you say that, you program, especially if you keep repeating it. So not only is the social media destroying the mental mindset and how it's supposed to work, they create it to where it's psychological. It's not psychological. Now you can cut the internet off and cut everything off, bro. It ain't gonna do nothing but show how people show everybody's been running on. This is gonna show that everybody that's in the world has been running on short fumes. They're gonna go crazy. You seen what the EBT did? Everybody talking about stealing. Everybody talking about that was just a small piece of picture. If they shut all social media platforms down, everything down, what you think people gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I grew up in the 90s, so I was born and living well before this came about. So I know how to live life. Me and my family, we gonna be good. We've been good. Especially when you put God as the head of your life every time. So look, we're gonna go through this video right here. I'm cooking up today, y'all. I'm not playing with nobody else's kids. You heard me? And everybody else, somebody else's kids. But hey, listen to this though, man. We finna go through this video. Oh, snap, my bad. We're gonna go to this video right here.
Y'all quit to fuck with your own people. Y'all quit to go in homes in your own neighborhood and rob them blind. Y'all quit to pull the trigger on your own people. And what get me the most, you got some of y'all elders, bro, out here busting their ass to make a living, man. I strongly.
Hey, I gotta say something real quick already, y'all. Yeah, this gonna be a good one today, y'all. Yeah, I gotta say something already. As a black man, he ain't lying. I remember I got robbed. Nigga took my t-shirt. That nigga took my t-shirt. Nigga took my shoes. Another black man. I'm like, damn, nigga, what if I got a fungus, nigga? What if I got the some type of armpit, nigga? The black man that robbed me from my t-shirt, man. Okay, shout out Demi. Yeah. You know you part of the family, G. You know what it is. But I'm saying, though, he not lying. Nigga robbed me for my shoes, though. So black people, yeah, I can't lie. I remember when I used to hang on the block, a lot of the homies, you know, it's easy to get into it with people you're cool with as a black man, ain't it? But it's hard to show that towards the outside parties, is what he's saying, and I agree with him, unfortunately. I just want to put in that it's not just the YNs, bro. It's all the ends, bro. Like all of them. The YNs, the ONs, nigga. Let's go.
I agree with you, OG. Y'all talking to the YNs. I want to know who raised them. All facts, no caps.
9 times out of 10, when I have a negative interaction within my own community, it's Gen X black men. I'm only 28 years old, and I feel like an OG.
Well, mine was the Gen X black women, but let's hear what he got to say.
In my own community, because I know the men that came before me don't have much to provide. Y'all are sad, bitter, and holding on to systems of white supremacy. Y'all are homophobic, transphobic, perpetuate patriarchy. Y'all compete with younger black men while preying on younger black women. Y'all ignore the kids and don't provide them any guidance. Y'all have used and abused the women of your generation while ignoring the older generation. And the only people in this world that you show respect to is white men.
Right.
So lately I've been noticing.
So let me cook real quick. Because I'm not done. Y'all see how many people don't know themselves? Y'all see that psychological prison that I'm finna make y'all, we finna watch this video. That's a psychological prison that they in. I ain't even done. This video is 12 minutes long, and it's a bunch of black men in that psychological hate prison. I'm telling y'all, the hate amongst us black men now, 2025, in this age now, it's becoming a lot stronger than the baby mamas versus the baby daddies in the black culture. And the white man versus the black man in the black culture. It's becoming a lot worse. It's becoming a lot worse, y'all. And it's crazy. And I'm only saying that because I'm seeing this right here. And this is really bad because all I see is black men just slicing each other with swords through the internet. It's a psychological prison, bro. We don't supposed to be taught. If anything, y'all should have met up with each other on a Zoom and squared that away as a real man. But y'all got to understand, I grew up in the 90s. The real man thing is It's dead. It's not a lot of real men out here. How I know? Because I'm a real man. I'm out here shoveling snow. They looking at me like, what is he doing? This is what I'm supposed. I'm a man. I'm going to get out here and do what I do. I'll be so respectful to people, women, men, old, young. They be looking like, what are you? What's wrong? I'm just a man. That's all I am. And I got respect. This is how my grandfather raised me. Okay? That's it. It ain't about financial success. It ain't about what you have. It's all about rather you a good person they need to psychologically destroy so you can join the rest of the zombies they can't control. Yeah, it's all a psychological prison. Could y'all hit that like button for me, please, y'all? I appreciate y'all. But look, it's a psychological prison, y'all. When I seen this, I said I gotta do a video because I don't push hate on black men. Whether in a lot of their points, I agree with. Y'all just seen me talk about my experience. So I agree with a lot of his points. I'm just sick of the hate that's amongst us as a culture growing. They don't have to put us in chains and put us to pick cotton no more, y'all. Do y'all see that? They ain't got to do that no more. We naturally is enslaved psychologically. We already slave. Come out there, yeah, I'm ready to catch a nigga lacking on my mama. Next nigga run up. I'm telling you. I wish a nigga breathe wrong. Like, just ready. Just ready. I wish a nigga would I wish a nigga tie his hoodie the wrong way, nigga. I'ma kill you. Like, I'm talking about, yeah. And it's scary. It's scary, bro. Picture dying over a French fry. Nigga kill you over a French fry. Heard about him, but you don't see him. Yeah. They looking at you like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? We have companies to do that. We got companies. We would rather pay top dollar to do nothing than see a normal human being shoveling snow. You feel what I'm saying? The robots probably gonna try to. They probably got the shoveling robots in the works now. Y'all gonna come out, look out y'all windows. Y'all gonna see robot folks out there. Do you need me to shovel your snow? You ain't even gonna have to do nothing. You gonna be able to press that little button on your wrist. When y'all get that stuff in y'all, you're going to be able to press that button and the robot going to shovel y'all snow. Because a lot of y'all lazy anyway. Let's keep it 100. I'm talking about lazy. Stingy too. Motherfucker be paralyzed from the waist down. You need help? No, I'm good, bro. I'm trying to help you, but no, I'm straight. You trying to keep the money. All right, bro, it's cool. God bless you, man. I'm just saying, man. But the hate towards the black man, though, this is crazy, bro. Let's finish getting it in. Let's finish getting it in, though. Cause they're right here, boy. They're right here. Oh yeah, did I shout the channels out? I did shout out King Los. What was the other channel that had that video on there? I done forgot the name. No disrespect to y'all if y'all see me reacting to y'all videos. This Exo Speaks. Y'all go to his video if y'all want to see the whole thing. I'm gonna kind of skim through it. Because I got a few more videos I want to pop on here. Let's get it.
And that there's been a lot of discourse between Gen X and Gen Z. And a lot of they're the people that want to have an open article to have next.
And he had a lot of good points, but I'm just trying to get...
They don't understand.
Let's get to it.
Listen to any... A lot of times they authority.
I do not bother young niggas that'll kill you because I know they don't understand consequences.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand 17, 19 years old. If I kill you, I'm going to get caught. They still think they can get away like the video game.
Yeah.
On Grand Theft Auto and outrun the police and go hide.
Turn the stars off.
And it reset and the sirens go out. The 19, 20-year-old think life is like that.
This for the YNs.
Yeah.
For real. I'm
somewhat.
tired, y'all. Like, for real. It's 80, 90 degrees. Y'all coming in
Man. How much? I would say like 8, I think. I would say 8 inches, I think. And I think it's finna start dropping down too. I mean, it's gonna be more hustle for me, you hear me?
Ski mask on in the hoodie. I don't know what type of time you want.
Right.
Back in the day, somebody came in the store like that, you knew what time it was. But y'all, sometimes y'all chilling. I be confused. Like, should I stay in here? Should I get up out of here for real?
No, I gotta say something about it. You said like 4?
Oh, okay, my bad. I don't know. Look. Don't ask me. Shit. No, but one thing that he's saying right now about the Pooh Shiesty mask that's being casually worn, yeah, he right. Back in the day, you know, when you had a weapon, you didn't take pictures with it. Back in the day, you ain't take pictures with the weapon, man. You never even wanted nobody to know you had it because the only reason why you had it was to protect your life. That's it. You wasn't looking for the ops. You wasn't looking for this. You wasn't looking for that. And I understand because, like he's saying, if you got a Pooh Shiesty mask on, little brothers and the older brothers, and you coming by me talking about I'm just chilling, I don't want to chill around you, bro. If you casually got on the mask that people wear to rob people. My culture is such, they didn't mess the brothers, the young black brothers up so much. They got these niggas wearing robbery masks for style, as a style. These niggas out here dressing like thieves is in style. Yeah, let me, my mom. Yeah, you see, with the earring out. These, like how they didn't got them so much. Oh my God, it's deep, y'all. I hope y'all following me, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I be like, man, fuck them snacks.
When did it become acceptable to be a shitty human being? I'm 50-something years old, and I know for a fact, for the longest time, it wasn't acceptable. Something was going to happen to you. And
to his point right there, I'm steady flipping it. I'm going to just leave it like this, y'all, because I'm cooking it up. I'm steady grabbing it and all that. Y'all going to stay right there. Look, I don't know why it became acceptable to be a fucked up person. I don't know why. I don't understand why it is. But these people, these bad people, they got circles and cliques now, y'all. They got tribes and shit. They got a whole support system, y'all. And I'm like, damn, how do you got support if you a fucked up person? Back in the day, if you was a fucked up person, you could barely find somebody to be around. Your family wouldn't nobody want to be dealing with you. Nobody in the world. Because they like, no, that's a bad person right there. Yeah, man. Out here in Chicago, it's a lot of it's severe. You know, it's like a style thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why it's okay to be a messed up person in today's world like that. It's okay. These people is in high positions in these businesses and corporations and they got careers, man. So picture how the world became as corrupt as it became because it just became normal to accept a fucked up person. I'm not accepting no fucked up person. I don't want to. I never will. Y'all don't accept that. It's good people out here like me. You might run into me one day. I'm telling you. Whoever ain't cool with me, you lucky. Because I'm a good person, bro. I'm not a messed up person. I'll take accountability all of the whole 9 yards. And I'm God-fearing. You hear me? Let's get it.
There was a range of consequences, with the most severe being violence. But something weird has happened, man. Mm-hmm. It's like it's acceptable.
They trying to survive. And what you little motherfuckers do, y'all go in there breaking their car. Mm-hmm. Steal all their motherfucking tools. And I'm saying that because that's what just happened to me. You little motherfuckers, I'm going to tell you something. When
I was about to say, though, he sound like he just talking from something that just happened to him.
I hope they come get all you motherfuckers. And you ones that say I ain't going, lock your ass up. Immigrants, y'all ain't got to worry about it. Latino, Spanish, y'all ain't got to worry about shit. I'm going after these motherfuckers. I'm tired of this shit. This shit got to stop.
Bro, I got into it with a YN.
The psychological prison has now forced this older man to make it a physical thing, to make it his job to target young black men.
Earlier, this nigga sized me.
All from his experience of what? Dealing with, he got robbed, broken his car and all that, right? But let me tell you how it break down to the beginning of my video. So you got to be one within yourself to attract certain things to yourself. So I'm going to give you an example.
You might steal something out of store one day, and you might get out that store free. You might be good. I do want to let you know that the next week when you lose your keys, your car keys, and you trying to go to work, that's pretty much your little punishment, from doing that. So you will never be able to get away with nothing. None of us will, y'all. That's why I'm just a good person. That's why you gotta be good. You gotta do good so good can happen to you. That's just my example. We don't know what people go through. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. I don't know if y'all ready for this message. Maybe me and my people, me, my wife, and Demi, maybe we just too smart for the world, right? Because we just using common sense right now. That's all.
But if y'all get in the interrogation room, 95% of y'all gonna tell, bro.
Sometimes they do have a point when it comes to these YNs, if you want to call it that. Personally, I hate that term. But sometimes they can act...
Me too. I hate the YN. You see how the psychological prison made the black culture create a name for the young black males as YNs. I hate how that don't even make sense. YNs? Come on, man.
Unhinged and out of control. You've seen it. I've seen it. There is a small part of the black community.
I'm in Chicago. Trust me. I done seen it all.
That acts like this, and honestly, it's terrible. And I can see how people can become frustrated with this type of behavior, especially when you're targeting people in your own community, the elders, just working class citizens.
Yeah, I get that.
Like you.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
What?
Okay, my bad, y'all. Y'all want to know why I just look? Because I'm like, damn, I ain't know this was in the video, y'all. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I ain't know that was in the video. Y'all got to see this. So I guess they got the YNs on here breaking in somewhere.
Own community, the elders,
when you do good things come to you. It's the bad people that want to paint a narrative of you, so then it will be easier for them to manifest negativity on your life, and they don't even know that it just shows that they're conjuring negativity for themselves. Because if you think about it, if you point at somebody and say they're a thief and it's a lie, technically, what did you accomplish? You ain't accomplished nothing. You just throwing stuff out there for no reason. And it's gonna end up just coming back to you. Cause then one day you might be walking out the stove, right? You know what I'm saying? Now let me cook real quick, cause y'all got me now. I'm doing something that I said. Now look at me, back and forth. It's gonna come back on you because you might walk out the store one day and somebody might point at you and say you a thief. So you gotta do good to receive good. Okay, so I just want y'all to see this crazy.
I can show you inside your car.
So they showed him how to steal a car and crashed it. It's a YN or a black male that was like snatching the phones out there. This is why I can't do nothing. This is why I could barely. Yeah.
This is not one of those weird black fatigue videos that those racist white people make, but I'm showing you this as an example of, okay, I see the point of what they're trying to say. Another issue that they have with us is our fashion and our work ethic. Now, for the fashion part, I could definitely attest to this. What in the world?
No, brother, ew.
Another issue that they have with us is our fashion and our work ethic. Now, for the fashion part.
Nah, fam, you ain't gonna drop, like, you ain't, nah, fam. Ain't that y'all boy, NBA young boy? Hey, young boy? Hey, young boy. That boy got the nail. He got the nail with the nail. Oh, no, brother, ew. He got the nail, y'all. He got the nail with the nail on it, man. Oh, my God, bro. And I, you know what? All right. I'm gonna stop playing. This is sad, bro. This is really sad, bro. NBA young boy, young Prince. All right.
I could definitely attest.
Come on, man. Never. Grown black men, y'all. Psychological prisoner believe that this as a man is okay.
This because in one of my previous videos, I had on a do-rag with the top flipped up, and it looked like it was a bonnet. It was a lot of Gen X people in my comments going crazy. Couldn't even focus on the video because of what I was wearing on my head. They said it wasn't manly, the whole nine.
You don't tell this good ass nothing.
I'm just saying.
That's the most disrespectful mother in the world. You say you won't get naked on stage. Nigga, they got kids to watch that shit.
Right.
Niggas be taking it too far. Nigga, go suck a on IG, nigga. Get the nigga.
And that goes back into what I was saying earlier about how they say when they were coming up, things were much different than how they are now for us. When they were coming up, you wouldn't see a man wearing a bonnet or a do-rag in that type of style. But now it's a lot more acceptable. During that time, you wouldn't see a black man.
It's acceptable. It's acceptable to yourself? Who accepting that? Y'all accepting y'allself to do things that women should do, like paint your nails and wear bonnets. Y'all accepting y'allself like that? Is you accepting yourself as a man or a woman? Hey, like, who accepting that? So I'm just talking about yourself, because you're gonna have to face yourself at the end of the day, and you got your nails painted as a man. That's you confusing yourself, bro. Back in the day, women wore bonnets, bro. Specifically in the black culture, you knew that auntie knew how to cook if she had that bonnet on. Or you knew that she wasn't playing. She had that bonnet on. You seen the chicks and the females with the bonnet on. You ain't see no grown men or young men with no bonnets on. Never. Not with your nails done either. Not with half-top shirts on either. Not with tight pants on either. I'm just telling y'all from my experience on how I still live to this day as a man. Yes, tight half-tops, purses, furry boots. Come on, man. Psychological prison.
It was frowned upon. Now things are
destroying
yourself. A lot more accepted, and to be honest, it's even become normalized. And a lot of people in Gen X don't understand that, let alone agree with it. When it comes to work ethic, I see a lot of Gen X people say that we're lazy because we don't work as many hours as they may have when they were coming up, or because we'll take like a mental health day, for example. They see that as complete BS. It's not all of them, but I do hear this a lot from them. They were taught to just work super hard, tough it out, and keep going. Vacations were pretty much non-existent for.
Let me push the real narrative on the black young men that y'all need to understand. Put God first. Make sure you work and get you some paper to take care of your family for sure. But if you do so happen to be in a career job, please keep God first. Don't fall into satanic employment like a lot of these people are stuck into. They showing the little girls that this is what a real man looks like now. Right. Wearing nails. It's young women and men out here that believe that, especially younger women that believe that that's how a man's supposed to look. Half-top shirt on, designer, with the tight pants on, with the, you know what I mean? With the furry boots on, with the nail paint. Nigga got the same nail, nigga got acrylic. This nigga got acrylic on his hands. I'm just saying, man, it's crazy, bro.
Them and taking off from work was very rare.
In the United States of America, the laziest generation of young people are being raised.
I'm gonna be honest to you. I'm gonna speak for myself. Nigga, you lying. I've been looking for somebody to hire my black. I'm like, nigga, I am not lazy, nigga. So you can't say that for every young black man out here, brother, man. I'm speaking for myself, and I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, I ain't lazy. But it is, you got a point though.
right now. And a lot of y'all damn parents is y'all fault. You know why? Because they go out here and they feel entitled, like somebody owe them something. Like they need to be given something. Like they little babies, they softer than a damn marshmallow. Some of these young people that's coming out now. 17, 18, 19 years old. Big old damn baby.
If you look at the interactions on this video, it just goes to show you that a lot of people agree with what he's saying. The only reason why you're not...
I'm going to be honest to you. I'm going to speak from a parent point of view. When you have a child, no matter if they 18 or 98 or 99, you got to take care of that child forever. You can put them out, just make sure you got a direction for them to go into. Don't complain about how they live if you ain't teaching them how to live. He sounds like he's speaking from his personal experience, which is perfectly fine. We all do, but y'all experience is just kind of, I don't know, man.
More videos like this on the internet is because Gen X isn't really active on social media. They don't really make content. They're more so behind the scenes. The ones that may comment on videos or watch them, but they're not really super active on there. And another point, a lot of them feel like we just don't respect them, especially with the internet being so accessible to everybody nowadays. You got podcasts, TikTok, Instagram, different places where you can gain knowledge. A lot of them feel as though their wisdom is not valued and they're not respected as human beings. Not just for that reason, but also because of how we treat them, maybe certain looks that we may give them, and just how we speak to them. One of the biggest issues with Gen X is they expect you to follow everything that they say with no context or no explanation behind it, even when it doesn't make any sense at all. And when I say that, that usually goes for a lot of parents. A lot of them usually have the attitude of do what I say or there's going to be consequences behind it. And in a black household, if you even ask a question about what you were told to do, it's seen as disrespect.
Why do you think parents say because I said so?
I feel like it could either mean that they know that what they're saying isn't right, so they just say that.
If they're telling you to do something and they say because I said so, why would they tell you to do something wrong?
All I know is sometimes parents don't know like how to like deal with situations other than how they were treated when they were kids.
Facts.
And it can be where their parents told them because they said so. And it's like, oh, that's all I know, so I'm going to just treat my kid like this.
Come from the era of because I
straight up. Hold on.
Said so. Nowadays, parents want to explain it. Now, granted, there are times where you're going to want to tell your kid, yo, this is why. Because my pops off the rip, there ain't no explanation. It would be because I said so. Then he'll let it die, then he'll bust back around. Yeah. You know why I did what I did?
And that's why we need hella trauma therapy.
Nah, see, me personally, I knew. My grandfather raised me very well, and he communicated with me very well. Whether he told me I was on punishment or whether I was doing something right, he communicated very well. So I don't think we should tell children, and I don't do this myself as a father of a lot of daughters, and I got a lot of kids, but I'll never tell them because I said so. Because why am I telling them that? Do I understand where my child is mentally right now before I say, because I said so? Because like the young lady said, you don't know how they have to deal with what they telling you about. And they need help with that specifically. You know what I'm saying? Chunky been fussing, y'all. She been a little fussy. She ain't been feeling good. So give her grace in the back, y'all. Thing goes, I think parents keep getting younger and younger, so kids are missing out. Yeah, they're getting too young. That's a great point. They're getting too young. See, me personally, like especially with my daughter right now, right? She's 2. And I don't mean to say that in no type of way to try to jeopardize or whatever the case may be in that instance, but I want to say I always put myself in a 2-year-old mindset when I'm being her father. What do I mean when I say that is I understand where she's coming from. And that's what I feel like the parents are lacking in today's age right now. They do try to relive. They want their kids to kind of relive, you know, how they went through trauma and because I said so. My mom and dad always told. No, a lot of stuff stereotype wise, we thought that was cool. For example, right? I was just having this good conversation with somebody the other day. And we was talking about how all of us worldwide thought what? You supposed to get tapped or something when you supposed to get that ass whooped when you fuck up. But if you think about it, right, how is that really gonna help the situation though? It is not really gonna help you. See, experience is the best teacher in life. And that's how you gotta go into parenting. So you want to guide them through their life with how you see in their life unfold. Not from how your childhood was or how your people gave you advice or somebody else. No, you gotta literally be in their life. That's why a lot of the psychological prison that's going on is because they don't have guidance on how to live. These kids don't know how to live, and they become adults after that. And they get careers and jobs and they get positions. And now they're still functioning. They're functioning dysfunctionally. I just made my own shit up. And I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Are y'all there? Y'all heard me? They functioning dysfunctionally. So that's why what's wrong is right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
As an adult, if I can't explain it, then I fail. But just because I explained it doesn't mean I don't stand on it. I grew up in that era too, and asking why was a form of talking back. Point is, you don't question your parents or elders. There's a reason why they're telling you to do something. Just do it.
And it's crazy because honestly, sometimes we're just genuinely curious about why we should be doing that. A lot of Gen Z grew up watching parents working nonstop with no emotional availability. We grew up around adults who shut down conversations about mental health. Especially in a black community, mental health is like taboo to even bring up. And family members who struggle to break generational habits. So a lot of times we inherited instability, trauma, poor financial habits, outdated relationship beliefs, and we also inherited respect your elders even if they're disrespectful to you. And the crazy
I ain't shit. You disrespect me? What? Stay out of grown folks' business, needs to apply more. Yep, exactly. You see the kids doing foolishness with their parents. They doing the dances with their parents. They doing everything. People out here, and I'm talking about, think about the chat, right? It be kids listening to conversations like this. Rightfully so, I'm talking what I'm talking, but don't no kid need to be in here listening to this. This is grown folks' business. But what they make, YouTube for kids. What they do, they get their kids the phone. Go sit down with this phone and go watch something. They watching. You see what these people do? Scroll up on your live thing right now. Go to however many you want. Come back and just give one person that you seen was extremely fucking weird. Just put one person. These people are. This world is sick. These kids don't need to be introduced to this. We wasn't introduced to this growing up. We couldn't see that. Cover your ears. Cover your ears. Cover your eyes. Pull your pants. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff is just like you just knew. Even if you was trying to sag, you pull your pants up around the elders, though. You ain't cursing around the elders. Their parents need God, but their parents are zombies raising zombies. Exactly. They zombies in that psychological prison. People are literally walking in slavery and living in slavery every day in that psychological, worldly mindset prison. Straight up. Kids need guidance on how to be a human being. So I don't be understanding why they get to talking about their kids and all that. Like, your kid don't know how to be a kid or a person or whatever the case may be. Young teenager. Whatever it is. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, we back, y'all. I'll probably save these for another live. Cause I wrote a lot of stuff down, man. I wrote so much stuff down. But I'm at a point right now where I gotta kind of like get ready to kind of wrap it up. So I ain't gonna lie, like, if you want me to do a part 2 to this, put a 1 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely will. Because I do got a lot more I want to say. But we got about 20 minutes left. So I'm going to keep cooking or whatever. You say you need to bring some stuff back. Yeah, we gotta keep it original if we want our kids to make it. We got to, y'all. We can't keep y'all, I would say, not us. Because in general, us, we doing better as people. And, you know, my support in the chat, like, we good. But, you know, hard head, make a soft ass, bring that back. These kids are out of control. Yeah, they need to learn how to live. They need to be taught how to be kids and how to be, they got to. And we got to understand, they gon' go through their life. We as people, man, it's adults out here that still ain't learned their lesson. You know what I'm saying? When we speak about kids, it's people that seniors that still immature. And I ain't talking about disabled. I ain't talking about nothing wrong with them, like, for real. I'm just saying, like, they immature, like kids.
I created the environment that we grew up in, but now you want to criticize how we behave in that said environment. And from our perspective, they want respect, but they rarely offer any type of understanding. Another issue is Gen Z just doesn't see Gen X as role models as much anymore. Especially in the Black community, there's a lack of guidance that's needed in order for us to succeed in today's world. A lot of advice.
But I could say this, though. I wouldn't really say it's a lack of guidance. I would say it's a lack of self-guidance. Because a lot of people don't understand, no matter what you say, it's falling on you no matter what. Whether it's the young man talking about the older man or the older man talking about the younger man. You have to be the change that you want to see and or talk about, or whatever the case to be. It start there. You have to start there.
That y'all give us is to work hard, just stick it out, stop asking questions, do what I say with no context or no explanation behind it. But with the problems that we're facing nowadays, that stuff does not work anymore. We're dealing with inflation that's out of control. We're dealing with college tuition that makes no sense. We're dealing with toxic hustle culture, social media pressures, AI replacing people's jobs, lack of job security. And a lot of times what we need is mentorship. We don't need lectures. And a lot of times that's what we get from Gen X.
You said we need mentorship. We don't need lectures. No, y'all need lectures, bro. Everybody needs lectures out their life. It's so many ways where he went wrong in speaking. But no, all of us need lectures, bro. It ain't nobody out here that don't need no lecture, bro. Like, y'all impatient. Y'all don't want to hear it. They gonna guide without wisdom. I don't want a lost soul trying to guide me just because they think they old enough to do it. No, definitely don't. Because rightfully so, it's older people that will abuse their guidance and they'll guide you to do the wrong shit. And you'll be looking like, damn, man, I didn't listen to this person or this elder, or they didn't lead me to stealing because my food stamps done went off. You know what I'm saying?
And not to mention, sometimes the role models that we have, we act more mature than you are.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know. 41 years old. All that shit. Folks know. Y'all know what time it is. It's busting out here. Yeah. Motherfucker. Y'all know what it is.
Lakers, chickens, and wine ass, nigga. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, pull out some money. Pull out some money. I'll hit you on your goddamn head, nigga. Pull out some money, nigga. I'll hit you on your goddamn head. What's that, nigga? Hit you on your goddamn head. What's that, nigga?
Damn.
The white fuck my people. I don't give a damn about my people.
You right there, bro. You right here. Charles.
This is wild. The end of this is wild.
About y'all people. Go talk to your grandmama then.
Hey, look, Charleston White, he wild, but what'd he say?
Y'all don't even care about y'all people. Go talk to your grandmama.
He told her go talk to her grandma.
They wasting my time. Fuck racism. I don't believe in racism.
Get that card to Mr. White, big
I
dog.
don't believe man is man. I don't believe
God bless y'all, man.
I have a lot of respect, tremendous amounts of respect
Yeah,
for
right.
Gen X. Without you all, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in today.
Frank's how many
you all
grown
did
ass
the best.
adults, 40 plus, literally led me incorrectly on purpose because I was young and pregnant, and they felt I should terminate because I'm not old enough. Yeah, the stereotypes that they kept pushing. So the older generation definitely plays 100% of the effect that we seeing and dealing with right now, from these young men stealing and these young women stealing and killing and drilling and illing and filling and all of that stuff. They play a part in that. And I've even heard a person say, well, I was raised like that and I was taught like that. Man, honestly, y'all, we can't really say what we was taught, because you still got to want to do it. You can't blame it on your job. You still got to want to do it. So if your job is to do something wrong, if you want to do something wrong, you going to do that job. Straight up like that. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So to close out this live, on my way out, the reason why I titled it Psychological World Prison is because as a people, no one has found themselves. Nobody has found themselves. And you have to find yourself within every day. Just keep improving every day. Keep improving, adding on better and better and better, and do better every day. And then you will see the world, and you will start seeing, not the world, but you will start seeing the people close around you, and you will start attracting good, and good things start happening, and the world will become a better place. But as long as y'all stay in a psychological world prison of chasing money, of chasing the S word, of chasing fame, of chasing entitlement, of chasing the image of being successful, wealthy, and financial, as long as y'all keep imprisoning yourselves in these distractions that y'all chasing, slavery gonna always be a choice. And it's been a choice for a while. Yeah, and I heard somebody try to forgive Kanye for saying that, but when he said it, I figured it out. When I'm like, yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, because when I say psychological prison, terminated life because it's not old enough. You chop down a tree before it could even have a chance to grow. That's what I'm saying. And what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen. I mean, so why would we try to make what's gonna happen next? No, we can't do that. So find yourself within, y'all. Be one within and be great. Be amazing. Do good. You're gonna get good. Be good. Good is gonna happen. Oh, snap. I tweet. They want you to end life because they believe you have to be a certain age to raise a child, which rightfully so, but of age, rightfully so. Be of age if a human is developing in the womb. Why is it normalized to terminate a life because I'm not old enough? Facts. That's the stereotype that they tried to really push on the women. And it's sick. And it's like, damn, y'all really made women believe because of their age that they can't have a child. Rightfully so. They should not have a child at a young age, but like, damn, help them. I feel like young women that become pregnant, they need the most help that they could ever get in their entire life. Help them. Because you can't talk about the YNs killing if you telling your niece and them to kill it. And I get it. They should not be doing whatever, but they need, I feel like when a younger woman becomes pregnant, she just needs help. Help this young woman. She probably just like, she leadership, lead them. They need to know how they have to deal with their decisions. That's what I would say. Help them learn how to deal with their decisions. Teach them how to become this or become that, because I'm not finna tell you to kill, because I'm not finna tell the young brothers to go kill the brother because they killed one of their homies either. And it's normalized. The stereotypes have become reality. Everything I'm talking about, y'all finna make me, hold on. Social media has become a way of life for everybody. And it's sick as hell, man. Because I didn't grow up in that. You know what I'm saying? Which way to go? You got to. You got to point them. You got to show them, hey, that was the wrong. But you can't let them go the wrong way or think they supposed to know what the wrong way. Rightfully so, it's confusing, right? Because a kid grow up and they do start knowing how to go to their own way. But that's still just their own way. See, parents get confused when they try to make their own way, they old way, when they got their own way of living and how their life gonna turn out. They're not gonna go through what you went through. They shouldn't handle it how you handle it. How you handle it, you should be able to prevent your child from having to handle it that way and guide them, help them, lead them. Straight up. But I'm tired of seeing the black hate. I'm gonna close this out with stop the black hate. Black young men and older men, we are in the end times, guys. It's in the Bible. All right, and I'm not calling it out because don't nobody know, and I don't know either, but I'm just telling y'all from what I see. I see a lot of wrong is right. Like that video alone was wrong. A bunch of black men on another black man platform talking about each other, when they really just exposed that they in a psychological prison. People that chase jobs and things, it's all that stuff, they are in a psychological prison. And they don't want to, a lot of people don't want to come out. Are y'all there? R.P. Stephen Darby, man. When the baby is already developing, they want the child to be dead because either the baby daddy ain't shit, or they feel they need to have fun for have your whole life ahead. Right. That was the saying. That was the stereotype saying right there. You got a whole life ahead of you. You don't need to be having no kids. They don't even speak on how they can help. They just instantly feel the best advice is for you to get rid of it. Like it's not it isn't a human being. Like it isn't a human being though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just finna say something, bro. Like real talk. Oh, it just went away. Developing in the child. It just went away, y'all. Man, because I got so much wisdom, y'all. I'll be trying to pour it all out on y'all before I get up out of here, man. And it slipped past my mind, man. Whatever. Overall, all I was finna say is lead your life. But when you know better, you do better. And you be better. And you become better. So I'm going to give y'all a quick testimony of my life and how I've been going since I turned my life around almost 11 years ago. Because I used to be in the matrix. I used to be in a lot of stuff that y'all into every day right now to this day. I let go and let God. For example, right now, I wish I could work. So you can't say all black men lazy. I'm doing apps. I'm doing all this stuff. God got a different plan for all of us, y'all. He got a different plan for everybody, different little journey that they going through. Everybody got a different thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And you got to solidify what you got to do and make sure you're doing it to the best of your abilities and make sure you satisfied first after God leads you. So you can live, lead better, do everything better, teach better, learn better, all of that better. Because that's what I did and that's how I've been. That's how my life been going good. A lot of good stuff happens for me a lot. Because honestly, y'all, I'm a good person. That's why. And we can all learn from each other. And no matter the age, I'm talking about, I learn from my daughter every day. This girl is a baby genius. How you learn from your daughter? She's 2 years old. I don't know, bro, but I am. I'm learning from my supporters. Shout out to Demi. I learned from her. I learned from my wife. How you learning from your wife? Nigga, you supposed to be a teacher. I learn. I'm a learner, bro. I was always a learner first. I'm not the person that's gonna talk first. I'm a learner. Okay, you said do what? My wife was just talking to me about something that probably be minor to y'all, but to me, I'm really learning. You know what I mean? I'm glad to be a woman that can create new life when God allows me. Exactly, bro. That's the main thing in the whole woo-wop. Creating life is amazing. Oh, I just realized what I was finna say. And y'all gonna like this one. It's funny how the stereotypes, they become life to the point where they tell a woman, well, you're too young. You got a whole life ahead of you. Do you know how many strong women became strong after they had a child? Drops mic. I'm going to let that sink in. I'm going to let that one sink in. Do you know how many strong, how many strong mothers became mothers? How many women became stronger women from having a child? I'm married to my wife. She is amazing. It seems like y'all forget that because y'all be out here. I don't want no female with no kids. Woo, woo. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all need to chill out because my wife already had kids and she is an amazing mother. That's how I knew she was gonna be an amazing wife. Because the way she cared for our child and our children and her own, I'm like, okay, I know she gonna treat me right. She love her kids. A lot of people be sneaking out, leaving their kids at home, and they don't be caring, and these mothers don't be caring about their kids. These mothers still out here right now, versus with their kids. Every day. Look at my daughter. I gotta out-style her. They trying to out-style their own daughters. Daughters are 35. How you competing with your daughter? You know what I'm saying? 18 years old in high school. Trust me, I know you're a walking testimony. And I'm sure Sister Demi, she's a wise sister as well. Probably got children. So we can't let the stereotype be life because how we gonna say, oh, you got a whole life ahead of you? Well, at the end of the day, rightfully so, but let's be 100. A lot of women became better women after they had a child. They became wiser, smarter. They become nurturers. They get to take care of their body different. They get doing everything different. They own it. I'm just saying, and that's what I had forgot to say earlier. It just came back on me because you know what I'm saying? You heard me? Are y'all there? R.I.P. Stephen Darby, man. We're going to go ahead and close out with this song, man. I'm going to let y'all hear the rest of the song that I played in the beginning. Just because I rocks with y'all. Shout out to King Los. Oh, we is. Don't worry about it. Don't even trip.
Beyond on my buju bond shit. They try to twist this story. That's a crucial conflict.
Okay. Hey, hit that like button on the way out. We finna get ready to get out of here, y'all. You gotta hit the shoulder rock with me, though. And while you hitting that shoulder, go on, pick that phone up. Go to that cash app. Go on and hit your boy with something. No, I'm just playing. I'm finna get out of here, though, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that like button. You can share this or not. I don't care. Los, you raw as hell, bro. You already know you my dog. We locked in. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Demi. Shout out to all my kids. Shout out to the people that never believed in me. I love y'all too. Shout out to my family and friends, everybody. God bless y'all. Even if we ain't never talk again, God bless y'all. Love everybody, man. Okay. Oh, hey. Los killed this though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He went crazy. I ain't trying to wake the whole world up because then I'm gonna have to keep up with y'all. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to help the people that want to be helped. Okay? Wake them folks up. King Lou TV, man. I'm out of here, man. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of y'all day. Thank y'all for coming through. Even though it was just my wife and Demi, I appreciate y'all. Replay gang, shout out to y'all too. If you got this far in the live on the replay gang, you got to comment and say something, man. Straight up. God bless you.